Today, we're going to be touring an awesome neighborhood in Southwest Bend, about 5 minutes from the old Mill District. But here's the kicker. Just about all these lots are about a half an acre, and it's just right here in the middle of Southwest Bend, right off Brookswood, in between Brookswood Boulevard and Highway 97. It's called Homestead, and it's an awesome neighborhood, kind of under the radar. We're going to be touring it today. So if this sounds like a video for you, stick around. We're getting after it right now.
If this is your first time on the channel and you'd like to know everything there is to know about living, eating, sleeping, playing, homesteading in Bend, Oregon, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about what's going on here in Bend, Oregon. My name is Zach Nutter. This is Ryan Rudloff. We've both lived here in Bend for over 30 years, licensed brokers with eXp Realty in the state of Oregon. We absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Love to connect with you, help you make a smooth move here to Bend. That being said, we're gonna cruise down the road here. We are in the Homestead subdivision. As Ryan talked about in the introduction, the reason we wanted to talk about this is it's very under the radar neighborhood. We get very few calls of people saying, hey, we want to move to Homestead. And that's because nobody knows it's here. It's on the southwest side of town. It's literally across the street from some of the most popular subdivisions on the southwest side of Bend. Close proximity to the old mill. We'll get into that in a little bit. But the houses all sit on good sized lots. So most of them are right around a half-acre lot, super quiet. We're cruising down the middle of the street and no cars coming by. So it's a really neat neighborhood. We're super excited to talk about all the details about it. So let's start by talking about how many homes have sold in the last year, kind of some pricing and stuff like that. What do you got?
Yeah, so we've got 9 homes that have sold in the last year. And this subdivision, like Zach was touching on, it's under the radar, but what's really unique, we're still in the city limits of Bend. The majority of all the homes here are about a half an acre. So you get to have space in between neighbors, yet still be 5 minutes away from all the action, the old mill, the river, downtown, etc. But here, 9 homes have sold in the last year, and they range in between, say, 500,000 all the way up to $1 million. So you're getting fantastic value in this particular stretch of Bend. Most homes are going to be single level. They were built in between 1970 and say 1995. But again, it's one of these neighborhoods with these towering ponderosa pines. Each and every one of these floor plans is unique in its own right. And it just gives people perspective of having great value in a great location in the southwest part of Bend, which generally is very, very popular. When homes go on the market around here, they tend to go very, very quickly.
So across the street, we've got River Rim, we've got River Canyon Estates, we have Elkhorn Estates. There's a lot of newer subdivisions that have been built in the last 20 years that are incredibly popular. They're all smaller lot subdivisions, right? I mean, I think some of the biggest lots in there will be 0.2 of an acre.
They're small, yeah.
But typically they're more like 0.14 of an acre down to like 0.1, 5,000 to 10,000 square foot lots. So here you're getting, I think the smallest one I saw that sold was like 0.35,
right,
all the way up to 0.51. So good sized lots. You've got some amazing old growth trees. I mean, the neighborhood was developed 50 plus years ago, and they worked around a lot of the trees that were already here. So you've got some amazing towering ponderosa pines right here. Ryan talked about proximity. So 5 minutes to the old mill, which has all the shopping restaurants. You've got REI, you've got Zumiez, you've got Buckle, you've got, as far as shopping goes, you've got a ton of shopping. You've got Greg's Grill, Red Robin, you've got
Ola,
Ladybird, Ola, you've got the movie theater. So you're so close to so many of those amenities. And of course, that all sits right on the Deschutes River, where you've got a trail, a 3.5-mile loop, loops right around there. So you're kind of in the epicenter of the fun, we call it the fun line of Bend. 5 to 7 minutes to the old mill, 10, 12 minutes to downtown. Downtown, you're gonna find a lot of the mom and pop shops, some of the best restaurants in Bend. You've Boss Taurus, 900 Wall, Zydeco, some of the absolute best places mixed in with places to buy souvenirs, places to buy wine, great wine shops down there. So much in downtown. You're so close right here to all of that. A lot of people will bike from here down there. There's so much opportunity and you're just not far from anything. It is a little bit of a bike up because it's kind of steep on the way down, but this neighborhood is very nicely located and it's so under the radar. Everybody looks at, when you talk about Southwest Bend, everybody looks on the other side of Brookswood. There is an absolute jewel sitting right here, just not a lot of people know about. But also for the size of the neighborhood, only 9 houses sold last year, and I have a feeling that's because not a lot of people like to leave here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And what's interesting about what Zach spoke about is the fact that not many people know about it, but the few that do, they hop on it right when they become available. The average duration of a home being on the market in this subdivision is about 15 days, especially if it's priced in the proximity of where it will sell. A lot of these homes will go up on the market and within 2 or 3 days, they've got multiple offers on them immediately because the few people that do know about this subdivision are waiting for the home, the next home to come onto the market. And when it does, it tends to get gobbled up pretty quickly. We're on more of a main street now. This is called Poplar, and this connects actually with Brookswood Boulevard, which is straight ahead from where we're traversing right now. And there is actually what we call the Brookswood Meadow Plaza up here, which is a fantastic little commercial area that River Rim, an adjacent subdivision, gets all the credit for, but it's right here in close proximity to Homestead as well. There's a grocery store over there. There are multiple restaurants. There's a little workout facility over there and a couple coffee shops. It's a great little off the beaten path commercial area that gives people access to commercial amenities in which people live in that area. And it's just really, really cool. And Homestead has been around here for 30 plus years. Now they get to reap the benefits of having something like that in their neighborhood too.
Maybe even 60 years. Some of these were built in the 70s. Now, so 50 years. They've been here a long time. Some of the other things that are super close. So Mount Bachelor, where we're located, you can get onto Brookswood, take a left at the roundabout at Reed Market, and you're on your way out to Mount Bachelor. What do you think? It's 25 minutes from here to Bachelor? 30 minutes?
Yeah, about that.
Quick to Bachelor. You're probably about 30 minutes to the airport in Redmond. Like we talked about, you're 5-10 minutes to the old mill, 12-15 at the most to downtown if you're dealing with traffic. And it's so quiet. As we're filming, you can see we haven't encountered a single car, which I'm glad because we're walking in the middle of the street. But it's very peaceful, very quiet. A lot of single-story homes, ranch-style homes, but you just don't see a lot in here. So you're looking for something with a bigger lot that's hovering right around or even maybe a little lower than the median home price on the southwest side of Bend. It's a great option. If you see something pop up and that's what you're looking for, you got to jump on it quick though, because these just don't last very long right here.
And that's the thing. Right now, there's 2 homes that are pending. And they're both about 1,500 square feet, about a half acre each, and they're both under $700,000. So that gives you some perspective as to the value that you can get in a neighborhood like this. Again, Bend is all about location. Just about anywhere you go, it's like real estate, location, 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 right? And Bend right here on the southwest part of Bend, close in proximity to the river, close to the old mill district, yet a subdivision that's been around for a long time that even locals are somewhat unaware of unless you really, really know this particular area. So you drive through here, you walk around, check things out, you really get a feel for what this subdivision is all about. And the few people that do know about it, they love it, and they want to make sure that you don't see this video because they want to keep it under wraps.
Didn't you say that there is a proposed overpass that goes kind of mahogany over to China Hat?
So the primary road that goes through Homestead is called Ponderosa, and that connects with Highway 97. That's behind us a little ways, probably half a mile. But on the opposite side of 97 is a road called China Hat Road, kind of a polarizing road for locals here in town. But what is being proposed now is an overpass that is connecting Ponderosa with China Hat that would make a bridge that would connect people in Homestead to the southeast part of town, which is booming right now. And so if that actually came into play, you'd be looking at maybe a 5-minute drive to Caldera High School, to the Easton subdivision by Polish Homes. Bunch of commercial stuff going in over there over the next few years, in addition to access to the east side of town where Costco currently is and will be moving soon, but there's all kinds of shopping and amenities on the southeast side of town as well.
Yeah, so there's also not far from here, you've got a Safeway, you've got Walmart, you've got, what else is super nearby? You have a couple of
Sunriver.
Sunriver, yep. Yeah, Sunriver's not far from here. You're what, 15, 20 minutes at most to Sunriver?
Yeah, at most, for sure.
30, 35 minutes to La Pine. So definitely located on the south side of town, but because you can get on the Parkway quick from here by going up Powers, you're not far from anything. It's a great location. Starting to see a little bit more traffic here, but you're looking for something $700,000-800,000 with some land, want to be close to amenities. This is a wonderful neighborhood. Highly recommend taking a look at some of the houses in here.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, this kind of gives a picture of what Bend and Old Bend really is. Like, these are older homes here. A lot of them have been acquired
down here. I'm not this much
over the course of time. Let me step down with you.
Yeah, come on down.
A lot of them have been acquired over time. They've been renovated, and the people that have owned these homes have taken such good care of them. And so when you go into one versus another versus the third and fourth, you realize that while they're all unique in their own right, they all kind of have the same general theme. I don't think there's an HOA in this particular area, in this subdivision, which gives people freedom to kind of do what they want with their yards and whatnot. And a half acre, you can do a lot with a half an acre. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is really cool. So we hope you enjoyed this tour of Homestead. It's a great subdivision. Again, if you're looking for some space, there's becoming fewer and fewer neighborhoods that have this kind of space. They just don't build new subdivisions like this. The reason for that is that the cost of land has just gone up so much, right? So most builders are developing homes on land that makes sense. So these older subdivisions where you're starting to find more and more people that have renovated, we're gonna get ran over now. Now there's traffic. When people come in and these houses have been lived in for 20, 30 years, and then people buy them and then they renovate them, you really start to see neighborhoods turn over, and you can tell when a house has been purchased, it usually gets revamped. The yard gets really cleaned up. The house, gets painted, and it's a really neat cycle of subdivisions you see. If you're looking for some land, you're looking for a decent price on the southwest side of town with some land, I would definitely check this out. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea. We're getting to meet more and more of you all the time, which is really cool. We've been doing this for a couple of years, and it's really become something that we love doing. We get together once or twice a week and shoot these, and we enjoy the heck out of it, but we love meeting with you guys. So
we should tell them the story. We were down in the old mill like a week ago, and some folks stopped us in the middle of shooting because they knew we were shooting, but they recognized us. They're from Palm Springs. They're just up here visiting. So they
said, "We know you guys. Can we get a picture?"
They're definitely watching. Yeah,
that's pretty funny for us because we're
pretty neat.
Just a couple normal guys that have lived here forever. So
exactly,
we're so thankful for you guys. Thankful that you continue to watch, and we'll see you on the next video. Call us. You want to chat some more about right here in this wonderful neighborhood or anywhere else in Bend, Central Oregon, we're happy to help you guys.
Thank you guys. Have a great day.